Hey guys, it's AZJASON back for Alliance War number 5 of Season 26. So something interesting for this war, we've got the Bulwark Global Defensive Node. We see Protect all the time, so this is something that almost caught us by surprise, but our officers identified it and we kind of took a little extra time to kind of plan. But basically, Metal Defenders are going to have additional abilities that we're kind of unaccustomed to. I wouldn't say it's a difficult node, but anything different or unique from what we've usually done can cause problems. And actually, you'll see that later on in Section 2 for me. I ran into a Hulkbuster and Doom, both metal, that are slightly different approaches than I've been seeing for Protect with those exact same placements. So there's a reference to Bulwark, and it kind of minimizes the damage for metal defenders. Now, if you also have a metal defender, that counters, but at least in this case, it's not a thing. The unique placement here for an Awakened Warlock is that he degens you when he power steals. In basically any other champ that I'm aware of, you've got issues, but Venom cannot be power stolen against a tech opponent. So with or without Bulwark, Venom is still the man. He's the right counter for this particular node, and I see Warlock here probably 75% of the time, so this is a pretty typical fight for us. Just going to try and bait out the special 2 and just get out of the way. And then get after it. Now, you see that indestructible, that's something new because of Bulwark, so I did take a couple of hits here, but we're okay. And again, I'm just going to be blocking these hits. It's not ideal, but with my 6-star, he's got that adrenaline healing potential, so as I damage Warlock back, I can kind of earn some of that health back. So got it back to normal now. We're down to 50%, 47% after that last combo. Gonna bait out the special 2 again. Hit him just a little bit. Don't want to push him too far into special 3 zone, but he throws the special, and again he's indestructible yet again due to the Bulwark node. And here it pops up again. So this is it's a different fight than what we're used to, but Venom again is doing just fine, and I believe this is the only use I have for him this entire war. So this is a heads-up matchup, Venom versus Warlock, and I got a feeling they'll be just fine. It's gonna avoid that big ol' heavy. Again, another indestructible, so gotta let that timer expire. I'm just kind of fighting normally. Down to 12%. Nice little intercept there. 3%. So, will we intercept him, or are we gonna? I'm gonna try and bait out that special 2, I think, but didn't need to. All right, Venom for the win. So next up, I've got an opportunity. I think actually the first time in this Alliance War season, an opportunity to do mini boss. So this is an ANNIHILUS, and with some of the other matchups, my teammates on path 7 and 9 had other needs from Boss Island or some unique matchups along their lanes. So with Dr. Doom, he is a great counter. ANNIHILUS is always tricky. I seldom get out completely unscathed, but the main issue here is just power. You're not going to be gaining a whole lot of power as that goes along, so you got to find other ways to kind of get that damage. So sometimes when he's indestructible already, so he's also a metal. I've got 3 indestructibles up right now, so this is actually interesting as I watch this in the playback. A little intercept there. He's unstoppable. I keep making the same mistake. I gotta find a way to kind of get that nullification done, but as you look at my power on the left-hand side, my power is just completely draining. So at this point, I'm still okay. I'm at 92%. I'm doing some damage. He's down to 58, but my power is gone, so I have no means of power draining. I've got to find other ways of baiting out the specials and just blocking them. Maybe medium to apply the shock and a heavy attack. That's another option, but as you can see, I have literally no power, so I'm just completely on the defensive, trying to get rid of this unstoppable. If I had my special 1, I could throw it and nullify, but I don't. No power. So again, we're still okay. This is Dr. Doom here we're talking about, so not terribly concerned, but the one benefit that we all like of Dr. Doom is that SP1 and SP3 power control, and it's just not the case here in this fight. In hindsight, I kind of feel like I should be trying to do a little more heavies, but again, he's a tough opponent, so I think I'm just trying to play it safe. And again, I'm at 75% plus health. He's down to 5, and he's about to go down here, but it's a good placement, I think. Again, Bulwark, global node, and he is metal, so just something different and unique. So I think this is the next morning, and we're on to section 2. We have Immortal Abomination. This is a 5-star. I've seen 6-star rank 3s here before. I still like Quake, although you gotta be careful because really any touches and he'll apply poison and gain power and you'll die. So you've got to do full evade. I tend to just sort of dash back and not even try to parry or even apply heavy before the fight sort of starts. We'll do that sometimes. It's just sort of danger zone with this guy. And again, I have other videos out there about, can you Quake it in Immortal Abomination on this particular node? And the answer is yes. You're looking for combo ending strikes, and for him, it's this left-handed sort of elbow shiver thing. So I'm counting 1 through 5. If I see that left hand thrown at me, I know that's the end of the combo, and I can just go back to the sort of the safe zone of holding heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combo. Again, I just kind of extra dexing and hold or heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop through that left elbow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, now he's in concussion mode. So he's already down to 26%, and I'm basically there. I'm doing pretty good. But again, this is a dangerous, dangerous dude. So you gotta kind of watch yourself. Another parry, and I'm starting to see I got the bleed on me now. So I'm starting to lose health, but he's almost there. 15%. Dropped my heavy, got right back in position, thankfully, but that could have been bad. But that one poison is ticking. It's only halfway through. I mean, that thing's going to drain me, 60% if that happens earlier in the fight. So you really got to be careful. He was not a metal opponent, so that Bulwark global node did not apply. But guess who's coming? Hulkbuster. There's only a 5-star. He's awakened. So I thought Dr. Doom was the right play here. You could argue Quake would be an option, but I felt that Dr. Doom was safer. But again, with this Bulwark node, we're going to have some interesting combinations coming up here. So he starts the fight with 1 armor up. Got heavy in there. Avoided the first one. He's unblockable at the moment. He's down to 82%, and fight's going all right. It's coming along. Gotta be careful on special 1, special 2. He's up to his 2nd armor up now, so that gray timer is giving him more armor ups. He's up to SP2, throws it again. I walk right into it, so not great. Gotta be a little more careful. I'm trying to get to the Doom cycle, and we're on the verge here. So I'm either gonna bait it out or try and parry and go from there. So it looks like I go there and go in SP2 or SP3 zone. So typical Doom cycle, right? So we throw it. The intent is to do 3 mediums, light, 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 and then SP1 to drain its power. And watch what happens. He just shrugs it off, and he goes straight to special 3. Like, what the hell just happened? So we're Dr. Doom. We're 6-star rank 3. Took a big hit here, and I walk right into a punch and I die. So it's like, Jesus, what just happened there? So I'm sitting here trying to figure out what's next. I have those boosts on, so I kind of need to get back in there. I get full health and I go right back in. He's at 40%. Still not quite sure what happened with that SP3, but I get back in there and look at that power gain really, really fast. So tons and tons of power there. Thankfully he's going to 13%, 12% after an SP2. Got some incinerate on him. Look at this, 9%. Another freaking SP3. I'm at full health at least, but I think he went from roughly, 40% down to 9% and got an SP3 right out of the gate. 8 a heavy. Thankfully I got up through the special to kind of nullify, but now he's at 4 armor ups, so not a lot of damage is going on. And again, look at that power, 3%. 2%. Maybe I can bait one, but I just dove in there and got him down. But wow, that was a little rough. And I've got a second mini, so I got the opportunity for Annihilus, and then again, based on the combinations of, you know, opponents and mini boss assignments, it was best if I took this as well. So again, Dr. Doom, Bulwark, he's metal. So again, those protections are gonna, again, be an issue on this particular fight. And again, this is the first time I've seen Bulwark probably in 3 seasons, and I took last season off, so just not used a lot. And so I think this particular alliance was pretty smart to try and change it up and ideally catch someone completely unaware and assuming that it's protect again. So this is a Doom. I've made mistakes in the past in this fight where I didn't do the heavy. Look at power gain again. Like, if I'm staying far away, he's getting those, and so he has not hit any medium or heavy on me, so those are not unblockable. So I was able to basically just block that SP2. He's already up to another SP2 yet again. Through special 1, kind of gain the power. Again, trying to figure out another SP2. So Incinerates can kill me pretty fast, but thankfully still hasn't done it. But look at this. I walk right into a special 1. Okay. Now he's got the aura going. I walk into a second one. And guess what happens? SP2. SP1, SP1, SP2, and I'm dead. So not ideal. I figure I'd revive, and instantaneously my teammate sort of took over the fight and finished with his rank 3 domino. So outcome was good, but I didn't have a chance to redeem myself or secure that last win. So unfortunate ending. I did do well on that first Annihilus boss, but I think the Bulwark node threw me for a bit of a loop. Annihilus and Warlock and Hulkbuster and Doom are all metal, and so benefited from that particular node, and definitely made those tougher fights. So lesson learned, I hope, and looking to sort of shake it off and do better in the next Alliance War opportunity. Have a great night.